Hi, Wendy here. I'm going to show you how I made this square card. In this project you're going to be inserting back papers, word art and a graphic. So let's get started. Here we are, open office, click on new drawing, and we want this in landscape. So click on the right side of the mouse, page setup, click on landscape, OK. I'm going to insert this blue rectangle here. Click on it, hold down your right mouse and drag in your document and you'll have a blue square. I'm going to make this blue square 14.5 square. So right mouse, position and size, and change the width and height here to 14.5. This blue square is going to act as a guide where we can and can't work inside this document. I'm going to pick it up and I'm just going to slide it over here to the top right hand corner. Click in white space. Next we're going to insert backing paper. So click on insert, picture, from file, and I'm going to choose this striped one here. Click on it, open, and there it is. I'm going to change this to the same size as that blue square. So right mouse, position and size, and change it here to 14.5 on both the height and the width. Next, what I want to do, I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to put it over, just over that blue square. Next, what I want to do, I want it to be just about halfway. So I'm going to have to crop it. So click on your right mouse and go down to crop picture. Watch this window here. This will tell you how much you're cropping it by. You can crop it from either the top or the bottom. It doesn't really matter. And I'm going to have a guess at 15 centimeters. And that looks okay to me. You can see the size of the piece of paper there. Click OK. I'm just going to slide this down. Click in white space. And now insert picture from file. And I'm going to go and get the spotty crisp dots backing paper. Click on it. Open. Again, we're going to go to position and size. I'm going to change this to 14.5. Both the height and the width. Press OK. Next, we need to make this into just a thin strip. So it's right mouse, crop picture. Again, watch this area here. And you can crop from the top or the bottom. And this one I'm going to crop to 27 centimeters. See what happens. Yep, that's good. There's a nice thin strip. Press OK. Pick that up and pop that there. Okay, I don't need this blue square anymore. It's done its job as a guide. So I'm going to right mouse. I'm going to cut it. Next, we're going to insert some word art. Insert, picture, from file. I'm going to have this red ho-ho. Hold down your shift key, drag it in from a corner, make it smaller, and I'm just going to put it here. And then going to right mouse, copy, paste, and then pick up the copy and place it just here. Okay, next I'm going to get the page. Picture from file, and it's the first page, the largest one. They're all the same size, sorry, but this is the one I want, the straight one. Insert and hold shift key down. You have to do this by eye now, but you can see here this is the front of your square card and this is the back of your squared card, and this bottom bit along here is what you would be cutting off as excess. So by eye you're just going to place this here like so. That looks good. Then I'm going to get the second page. Insert picture from file, and I'm going to choose that one there. Again, I've got to shrink it right down so that it fits inside. Little tip for you here to make this easier to move around, to make the right size that you want, is to hold down your control key while you have to manipulate the size of it. Maybe I'll be able to show you this one a bit better. Going on the third page, hold down your shift key, drag in, pick it up and put it there. Now if you hold down your control key while you move this around, you can move this around, but see what's happened, it's actually copied it as well, so it will do that. It can do that, so just be careful. I'll just cook that away and I'll just hold that down again. Let's make that a bit bigger, and that looks good to me. Okay, there we are. I've got those two front pages, this one and this one. They're not going to stay there. That's why I'm not too bothered that they're not completely central. But I just needed them to be roughly the size that they needed to be. Now we go to open a new document. So File, New, New Drawing. Where's the other one gone? I hear you say. It's just here. You can see it at the bottom and you can change between the two. Click on the smallest of the pages here and right mouse and cut. Go to document 2, right mouse, paste. I'm going to put that there. Go back to document 1, click on this one, right mouse, cut, go to document 2, right mouse, paste. I'm just going to pop that there. Now this one's finished here now, so that's ready to press and print. Now we're going to work on number 2. Now I'm just going to zoom in so we can see it more clearly, because now I'm going to bring in Santa and some wood art. Insert picture from file. I'm going to go and get a graphic of the Santa, and he's going to come in very, very big, so we have to make him a lot smaller. Hold down your shift key and drag in from any one of those 4 corners. Pick him up and pop him on the page. And here's where I said about holding the control key now. I've got a little bit more control. Next I'm going to get some word art, picture, from file, ho ho ho. And again, hold down the shift key and drag it in. Pick it up. I'm going to place it just about here. Oops. I'm going to make this Santa a little bit smaller. That's too small. Ah, well, that's okay. Click on that, and remember we did some before. It's this button here, effects button. It's turned red, and we're just gonna tilt it a little bit like this. Next I'm gonna go and get some more word art for here. Insert picture from file, and I think I'll have wishing you a Merry Christmas. Make it smaller. Just pop it there. Again, I'm going to zoom in so I can see clearly what I'm doing. I can make Santa a little bit bigger now, I think. Oops. Just go back. There we go. Hold my shift key down this time. See, because this it's sitting on another graphic, it might be easier to just move it. That's much easier to manipulate. There we go. Okay. Right, now I'll just zoom out and show you that that's all ready to print. This is page 1. I'll show you a little tip. When you press print, this is what will happen. So file, print. I'll just check my printer here and press OK. A window will open and it says your document contains transparent objects. This may lead to longer printing time on certain printers should the aspect be reduced. You always say no. Your pages here and your graphics and your word art, they're all PNGs. They are graphics with a transparent background. If you said yes to should the aspect of transparency be reduced, these might not print. So you always say no. Okay, and you just print away and cut out these two, and we go back to page 1. What you do here, if you put this side up here to your book bar on your scoreboard and you score here on the A5, you fold, you trim off the excess of the bottom, and you'll also probably have a small trim here. Okay, enjoy that project and I'll see you again soon. Bye.